Hello everyone, this is Dayoki. Last time I explained the breaststroke kick, but I think there were a few parts that needed more detail. So today, I'd like to go over them and give you a bit more explanation. Last time, I explained most of the whip kick, but I only showed a video of the wedge kick without giving a proper explanation. What I explained last time was the whip kick, where the knees come inward and the feet move outward toward the outside of the hips. However, for many men, it's hard to move the feet outward like that because they tend to be less flexible. So instead, the knees spread apart and the feet come together inward. Now this is the opposite movement. The knees go outward while the feet come together inward. Let's break it down into 4 separate steps. First, pull your feet in. Then second, your knees spread outward and your feet naturally come together. The inner sides of your feet should be facing outward like this. Then 3, make a circular kick. 4, press down with your feet. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Now what does an incorrect movement look like? 1, 2, 3, spread. Then you bring your legs together. 4, that's the wrong way. Now here's the correct one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That completes the 4-step motion, and this is the correct way to do it. I told you to practice this for about 2 or 3 days, right? Now let's reduce it to a 3-step motion. 1, 2, and then 3. Remember, I told you to extend your ankles at the end. 1, 2, and 3. Got it? Then let's try it with 2 steps. 1, we pull right away. 2, and push. 1, 2. Now let's try it in 1 smooth motion. 1, 1, 1. Alright, now I'll demonstrate it in the prone position. Now I'll perform the 4-step breaststroke kick while lying face down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now let's try the 3-step kick. Step 1, pull your feet in. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's do the 2-step kick. Step 1, pull your feet in. 2, 1. Now let's move on to a single motion kick. 1, 1. Yes, so first, practice the 4-step, 3-step, 2-step, and 1-step kicks while sitting. Then, do the same sequence while holding the wall. 4 steps, 3, 2, and finally 1. That's how you train. Alright, now let's take a look at what an incorrect movement looks like when you're lying face down. If I spread my legs first and then bring them together, that's incorrect. After pulling in on 1, as you round your feet and extend your knees on 2, your feet should come together. 1, 2. Got it? Also, if you do the first move and your ankles are already relaxed and extended like this, that's incorrect. It should look like this. 1, 2, and then the ankles extend at the very end. 1. If your ankles loosen too early, or if your feet spread out before they're supposed to, that's incorrect. That's an incorrect movement. Don't open your legs first and then bring them together. Make sure you sweep and close them in 1 smooth motion. So even guys who aren't very flexible can still succeed at breaststroke with this approach. So if you can do this kind of kick well, you don't necessarily need to use the whip kick where the feet go outward. You can still succeed with the wedge kick where your knees go out and your feet come together. And some people are like this, kind of unique. There are probably some of you out there who feel like no matter what, you just can't get the hang of freestyle or backstroke kicking. But don't worry about it. Some of those people might still be able to swim breaststroke even if they've only learned it roughly. Why is that? Those people probably walk with their feet turned out like this, right? I may be exaggerating a little, but even if I teach them just the basics, they'll probably be able to do the breaststroke kick. Some people might say, breaststroke feels easy, but for some reason, I just can't get the hang of the freestyle kick. If that's the case, then maybe you should focus on mastering your breaststroke kick even more. So, walking with your feet turned out like a duck might actually help your breaststroke kick, just it might not look that great. Alright, to summarize, if you're not that flexible, just spread your knees and bring your feet together inward, right? And when you kick, you shouldn't just spread your legs and bring them together. Instead, you need to sweep them in a circular motion and finish by snapping your feet straight at the end, right? You should kick by sweeping your legs out while pulling the water inward. You must always sweep the water inward using the inner sides of your feet. Got it? Is that right? Yes, that's the key point. Alright, that wraps up the breaststroke kick. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching.